It's very easy to be in your comfort zone. What is hard is to step out of your comfort zone. Life is convenient in your comfort zone. Life will be beautiful outside your comfort zone. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, dear friends, very good evening. I'm sure we all must have been to marriages, malls, parties, restaurants, clubs, where a large group of people, random people coming in, out of them there'll be one or two very interesting people with whom you feel like, I want to go and talk to that person. How many of you have been in this situation before, where you find someone interesting from the crowd and felt like, I want to go and start a conversation with him or her? How many? Okay. Almost all of you. Now, how many of you are extremely confident and comfortable when it comes to talking to strangers? Like it's like a piece of cake for you. I can go and walk up to any random person and start the conversation. How many of you? Okay. Few hands go up. So today, in my speech, I'm going to talk about some techniques which I've discovered recently that can help all of us break the ice with complete strangers, random people, and at the same time, it has to be effortless and not awkward. So let's start with the first technique. Now, before I introduce you all to the first technique, let me narrate a small incident. Few days back, when I was in gym, there was this very interesting girl, decent looking. There was something very interesting about her, and I felt like I want to go and talk to her. So the gym where I go, it's a nice gym, cult, but the socializing culture is very bad. I mean, people are too busy in their workout, boys do their workout, girls do their workout. There's no effort being made by them to interact and make new friends. So I was like really pissed off. So I thought, okay, let me go and break the ice with her. So I had finished my workout, and while I was exiting the gym, she was right beside me doing some dumbbell exercise. So I saw that as an opportunity, and I told her, hey, can I give you a compliment? And she's like, what? Can I give you a compliment? She's like, yes. I really like your specs. It looks really nice on you. Do you have power or do you wear it as a fashion accessory? And for the 4 or 5 seconds, it's completely like she didn't know how to react. But then she smiled and said that, thank you so much. This is the first time someone has given me a compliment that I like your specs. I'm really surprised. And this is the first technique called the surprise compliment technique, where you have to give a compliment that will surprise the other person. It shouldn't be the obvious, like going to a beautiful girl and telling that you look beautiful, and should be like, huh, tell me something that I don't know. Before you, there are 500 other people who have said this. Or going to DTM Avinash and telling him that you are a fantastic speaker, and you would be like, tell me something that I don't know. Before you, there are 500 other people who have said this. But if you tell him that this red t-shirt is looking really nice on you, and today you're looking like Dwayne Johnson, and you would be like, wow. Today there was someone who told me that I look like Dwayne Johnson. You will remember the compliment, and you will remember the person who gave this compliment. So this is the first technique, the surprise compliment, where you have to give a compliment which is not the obvious, and it should surprise the other person. Second technique. Couple of months back, I was in office. Now there are these HR interns, MBA students who joined the HR team as interns. 3 girls, not bad. So I'm sitting a little far, so I thought, how do I go and break the ice with them? Simple. Because they are sitting far, I'm sitting over here, so it would be very awkward if I directly go and start conversation. So I used a technique. They were talking something, I was there, and I listened to their conversation. One of the girls asked the other girl, would you like to have some ice cream today? And I immediately interrupted their conversation, saying that, yeah, of course you would like to have an ice cream. It's so hot outside. Hot temperature, cold ice cream, perfect combo. That's it. Now, they were silent for like 4 or 5 seconds. And then I said, oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't want to interrupt your conversation. I'm really sorry about it. I just felt like saying, by the way, my name is Harshil Mehta. What's your name? And then they also introduced themselves. It was a good conversation. So this is the second technique called the interruption technique, where you got to interrupt. I mean, the group where you got to break your ice, you have to listen to them, wait for the moment, and whenever they're talking about something, any topic that interests you or that you have knowledge about, with all confidence, you got to interrupt their conversation. Now, this interruption will sort of seek their attention, and they'll be like, okay, who's this person who's interrupted? and they'll show some interest if you do it with confidence. And of course, there's a cover-up plan. If it doesn't work, you have to say, I'm really sorry, this subject was of my interest and I just couldn't resist speaking. I'm really sorry if I've interrupted your conversation. I'm sorry about it. By the way, my name is this. What is yours name? So this is the second technique called the interruption technique. Now there are other techniques as well, but since I don't have enough time, I'll be covering these techniques in the other session. It will be break the ice part 2. So this session will be to be continued. But in the end, I just want to say that none of these techniques will work if you don't have confidence. If you don't have confidence, you got to do it with full confidence. You can't be the most attractive person in the room, but you certainly can be the most confident person in the room. And your confidence will make you attractive. Thank you. Over to you.